Yeah. Happy Sunday fun day. You in the building. You in the basement with your boy, Mr. Next Step. And who?
K.
He's on time. He's ready. He's locked
Yeah.
and loaded. This
Good,
is
good.
what we do every Sunday. We happy that you joined us, or those who are coming to join us. You know, uh, relaxing Sunday, debate, talk. Football season is approaching.
Yeah, we got
We
something
had
for y'all.
we had a New York Point Guys documentary. What's up, Pop?
Yeah. They said what's up from the podcast, Dad.
Um,
He said what's up from the podcast. Oh, all right. What's up? Said what's up.
yeah, no doubt. Um, we got Charles Barkley talk about a little bit about Charles and this payday that might be taking and the backlash he's getting for that. What else we got? You know, Mike Anderson, our brethren, he posted something on Facebook, and I told him, I said, if you want to, we can talk about it on the podcast.
We sure can, man.
And he mentioned, should the Eagles go after Lamar Jackson? You know, so he trying to talk Eagles talk. You know, we was trying to wait for next week to start the football.
I mean,
Start by conferences. We we definitely gonna go there.
Of course.
Anybody, any and everybody that's in here already, say what's up so we can shout you out.
Right.
Speak your mind, brother or sister. But yeah, man, we here, man. Kay, how was your weekend?
Weekend was good. Weekend was real good. I was watching a lot of the TBT basketball tournament on like ESPN, like 1 and 2 and stuff like that. It's starting to get really, really, really super duper competitive out there now.
Right.
Because like they're playing for that
bread.
$1 million. They're playing for that $1 million.
That cash. You know what I'm saying? What up, Keith?
Hey, what up,
Thanks
Keith?
for being here early.
Then a couple basketball movies came on over the weekend. Above the Rim, the edited version on BET.
Yeah. Some movies you just can't watch that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely.
Some movies you just can't watch it that way.
But you know what? I definitely want to ask you, and we're going to ask it to everybody who jumps on here.
What's the question of the day?
Question of the day is, we all like basketball. So, like, what's your favorite basketball movie or documentary of all time? It has to be basketball. It can't be football. It can't be Any Given Sunday. It can't be anything like that. But what's your favorite basketball movie or documentary of all time? Like you can have up to 3. You can have up to 3.
Okay, we'll get into that. But I gotta, you know what I mean?
Go ahead.
That's a lot of thought right there because when you watch so much basketball,
right?
It's like, dang, is that one better than that one? Is that one better than that one?
Right.
Because I'm a big fan of White Men Can't Jump.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the King and the Duck.
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to them. Above the Rim was solid.
The preview got me. I remember watching the preview.
You know what I'm saying?
Like for Above the Rim, and I was hype as I don't know what. You know.
You could talk Blue Chips.
Pete Bell. Shout out to Pete Bell.
You know what I'm saying? Then you can start talking about the football movie. I mean, you definitely got to mention Hoosiers.
Oh, Hoosiers. Got to do Hoosiers.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, got to do Hoosiers.
It's a love and basketball. Like,
well, that's for your sweetie, though.
But at the same token, it was about basketball. You can't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, would you do, what about
I'm just saying it was a good movie as far as the sport. I'm not going to sit there and put it in my top. But it was a good movie.
I mean, my girl was here. I'd be like, yeah, of course.
Go ahead, sensitive.
Yeah, you already know.
You starting already. He's starting already. What up, the Black Psychologist Podcast? What up, Kyle? What up, bro? Let us know if you can get in here today. If you can, that's cool. Just, comment and everything.
Hey, Kyle, if you're listening, give me like your top 2 favorite basketball documentary and movies, man, if you can.
Yeah, Keith just said I think they all are great basketball movies. Kind of hard to pick just one. Well, right, so Keith, he said 3. You get 3. Yeah, you don't have to say this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. Just mention 3 movies. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. What's the not Get Carter? What's the Coach Carter?
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Great.
Yeah.
Coach
so
great.
I mean,
I Love Coach Carter.
Yeah,
What
you start talking about.
what about Rebound with Martin Lawrence?
Stop.
Okay.
See, this is one of those moments. You know what I'm saying? You might as well mention Bow Wow and like Mike. And he had a part 2 to that.
Yeah, he had a part 2. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He had a part 2 to that. That's crazy. You out of pocket. See, you about to get muted early.
Yo, Rebound, right?
No, we're not even gonna get into that movie, yo.
Rebound was so bad. I was just like Martin Lawrence, you were terrible in that movie.
He was a great coach. He was a great coach.
All right.
He went from a pro to youth, yo. Like he just did the dramatic decline. Like he got the axe from. They was like, yo, we can't take the ball.
I'll put Air Bud over Rebound, yo.
They almost did. They did Martin like they did Mark Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he just went back to the youth.
Yeah, he must have said something about the establishment or something. And
you know what I'm saying?
Right, okay, I got you. We're gonna put you in this movie. I mean, we're gonna give you your money, but we're gonna put
Most
you
definitely.
be terrible, and you're gonna be terrible in a terrible movie. So that's totally up to you.
And it's for the kids. It's almost like how Eddie Murphy went to Disney, so he couldn't lose.
Right.
You get to have one of the famous comedians that do a lot of cursing, and put him in a kids movie without him cursing. So now the kids get to feel what the adults feel without the cursing. Having that particular, they had them like, you know, cracking the hell up.
Yeah, I don't care. It still was a bad movie.
You mentioned it though.
Yeah, it was still a terrible movie. I mean that, you know, the Air Up There, Air Bud, like. Oh
no, what's your John when the boy was a girl? He turned into a girl.
Oh, that's Joanna Man.
Joanna Man.
Yeah.
Oh, Just Right. Common and Latifah.
It's kind of like a couples movie.
All right, that's almost like the
but it was
Love
good,
and Basketball.
Though. I mean, Elton Brand made a cameo appearance.
All right, never mind. We gonna stop. We gonna stop.
Stop right there.
You're right.
See no more.
Just stop right there.
I mean, you can't forget. Go ahead.
The Way Back.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. You can't forget the classic. He Got Game. I mean, I went to.
Oh yeah. I didn't even want to mention that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, shit. You want to mention Teen Wolf?
Yeah, we can mention Teen Wolf.
Cause that was classic. That was back in the day. Basketball, werewolf, like jumping.
Broke the backboard.
You gotta love it, yo.
Woo.
You gotta love it.
Woo, that was terrible.
And as I'm looking at, I'm gonna try to look some up because I can't remember all of them. I'll be lying if I sit there and said Celtic Pride with Damon Wayans.
Damon Wayans, yeah, and Dan Aykroyd.
Your boy, like Mike.
Like Mike too.
Air Bud.
The Golden Retriever.
The Basketball Diaries.
Oh, with what's my guy's name?
That's the boy that's all the movies now. Leonardo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio. That was a good joint, yo. That's like a
Sunset Park.
I forgot about Sunset Park.
Yeah.
I forgot about Sunset Park. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
And it had a banging soundtrack.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and the notification button. We here all the time. We in the basement with Next Step and your boy K. You know, we're going to be talking a lot of stuff. The K had a question of the day. Name your top 3 basketball movies. If you're on a comment or you watching, Ron the Barber said he wanted to call in today. He hit us up on Facebook. I gave
him the number. Yep, I definitely gave him the number, so he's good to go.
Let me turn this, put the phone on so we can get him when he do call in.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, if y'all in the comments, make sure you just mention some movies like that you liked. It don't gotta be this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. But something that you know, because we all gonna run into something to be like, oh, I forgot about that movie and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? So Fast Break back in the day. Bernard King.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you want for all my old heads out there, we got the Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. Featuring
Rebound.
Dr. J, yep, Urban Row, Debbie Allen. Who else was in that joint?
See, I say Space Jam.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well,
I never heard of this. Cornbread Earl and Me.
Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah,
Look at
that was
you.
good. That's good
Look
stuff.
at you. You the
That's good stuff,
historian
man.
you are.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good joint. Yeah, it's a good
Finding
joint.
Forrester.
Who was in that? Was who was in that joint?
That's the boy. The what's his name? What's the
it's from the
Sean
top of my head.
Connery.
There you
Sean Connery.
go. Rest in peace, Sean Connery.
No doubt. Rest in peace, Sean Connery. Uncut Gems. That's Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's with Willie
Then
Gomez.
the last one, the John from in Philly.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He just did.
Uncut Gems is with Kevin Garnett. Yeah,
Yeah, but the one he just did in Philly, Adam Sandler, that was good. I liked it. Yeah, I liked it.
Queen Latifah. I'm trying. Which Herman Gomez twin was it? Was it Willie or was the other her Gomez twin or brother? I forgot which one it was, but yeah, it was tough. It was tough. I liked that. I saw the whole thing. I had to see it in bits and pieces, but then eventually I saw the whole thing. So
yeah, but what's crazy is Esquire got White Men Can't Jump at number 1, and then got Love and Basketball at number 2.
Somebody, yeah, that was all political. Somebody.
He Got Game is 3.
Okay.
Hoosiers is 4.
Okay, I can deal with
Coach
that.
Carter is 5. Glory Road is 6.
Glory Road was good.
Uncut is 7. Finding Forrester at 8.
Okay.
Cornbread Earl and Me at 9.
Yeah, he's kind of
Space Jam at 10.
Whoever did that was old. Was an old person.
Yeah, because Cornbread Earl and Me, I just was like, oh.
You gotta go check it out, man. That's a good joint. Check it out. Like if you have some free time.
Yeah.
Good.
Yo,
stuff.
if you in here, man, we got 4 people in here so far, which is
solid
great to us. Oh, say something. Make a comment. We just talking about the best movies, basketball movies. Just say something so we can shout you out and speak on a movie that you like. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Did you do any? Did you watch any? I mean, were you a fan of all like the basketball documentaries too?
Documentaries for basketball,
like a Soul in the Hole or something like that, or let me see what's another good one. Let me see.
I was more. Yeah, Hoop Dreams. Yeah, like
I don't know what it is about Hoop Dreams. Every time Hoop Dreams comes on, I catch it. I catch it like right in the middle, and I just
you stop and you just watch it.
Yeah, like
because
that was real life right there.
Yeah,
like lights getting turned off and you know, just all types of circumstances. And
yeah,
stuff.
But not to cut this conversation off, but
we'll jump right
I have to my family lost. I lost an uncle this past week. Russell Vaughn. We call him Raleigh Russ. I want to give a big shout out and love to our family, friends. We lost Russ Wednesday of this past week. He had a condition that he couldn't overcome. His funeral is this Wednesday. Raleigh Russ Vaughn. We love you, Unc. We're gonna miss you. No more pain. No more pain. Soft, tenderhearted. Had his time in life when he was going through things, but came back and doubled back and made the best of the time that he was, he was still here. But due to health issues he had, he just couldn't overcome it this past week. But Unc, we gonna miss you. You'll never be forgotten. We love you. And until we meet again, just continue to look over us. All of us, all your nephews, nieces, your kids, brothers, everybody, sisters, everybody. We all gonna miss you. So rest in peace, Unc. And then also a big shout out, happy birthday to my cousin Ronald Flip Murray. His birthday, my young old head cousin. His birthday was this past Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. Happy birthday, cuz. Continue to be great. We still got to figure out something to do here in Philly for you, and creating your foundation for what you need to your legacy here in Philly, because you're a Hall of Famer in Philly.
Yes, you
You
are.
know what I'm saying?
Yes, you are.
Not only the Strawberry Mansion, but the Shaw University, a Hall of Famer, and you put Philly on the map. Well, continued Philly's legacy
Yes.
in the NBA, and after the NBA, you still, you everywhere. So it's not like, you was one of those people that put yourself above anybody. Everybody was able to touch you, talk to you, whatever. You stayed, but it's you had to. I think it's just something that we don't have in Philly for him, is a foundation or some kind of basketball foundation or something for that flip 22. So I gotta reach out to him and find out, is it anything that he's probably working on, because I haven't talked to him in a minute.
Okay.
And so that we can get it out there, man, because it's something got to be here in Philadelphia for flip 22.
Most definitely.
So happy birthday, cuz. Happy belated birthday, cuz. I called you on your birthday, but today's the podcast, so happy birthday.
That's all good. Happy birthday, Flip. I'm still going to get you back for that left to right that you gave me like years ago.
Yes. And Kate, yes. It was nasty.
It was
nasty. It was very nasty.
It was nasty. But I mean, just for what it's done over your whole body of work. Over years, I wish you nothing.
And continue to do it. He's still getting buckets. Yeah. He's still getting out there. He's still getting out there like an old man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got more gray than me.
But he still has the in and out crossover though.
That in and out. You can't do nothing about it. You know it's coming and you still get it.
When he crossed me at the Y that day at that I forgot what tournament we were in. People were like, they were like, "Okay, you got Flip." I was like, "All right, cool." They was like, "Well, how come you're not going to stick Flip, because you're bigger and you're faster?" He was like, "No, I'm saying I ain't sticking him." Oh, so you're just scared that you won't get, you gonna catch a body or something like that. All right, that's cool. That's what's up. I thought you went to Gratz. So, shout out to my man Dewan Boxley. Shout out to Gratz.
No doubt.
You dipped off. You dipped off the challenge, so it's cool though. But only thing I remember is he did a left to right. I seen him he went like this. You know how when you about to do a cross, we go like that. He went all the way up here, and I was just like, I looked at the ball for a quick second, and then he just boom.
I mean, I got the video. Bad fact, I wish I should have loaded it.
I think
his highlight video. Yep.
Did
playing Flip.
Up there? I think I know. Yes. Up in McCluskey?
Flip.
Oh,
Game over. Yeah, I got that joint. I keep it. I mean,
that was a joint that I had to find. I had to get that from a friend who knew a friend.
Well, I still got it, brother.
I know you do. Walk.
Yep, at the beginning. And then you seen it. Then LeBron, he gave LeBron but
my Clippers like 20 something. Yeah, he gave it to us. We get you, Flip. We'll get you.
Yeah, but happy birthday, cuz. Love you.
Definitely.
Thank you for everything that you've done, do, and continue to grow the family, Ish and the family, kids. And everybody, cousin Cassandra, Tiff, and all of them. Yeah. But man. So we here, man. It's Sunday. Yep. We're not gonna be late like we usually do. I gotta do something around like 2:15 or so.
All right, let's get at it then.
Yeah, I'm saying. So, what you want to start off with first, brother?
Because I know you were talking about Charles Barkley was weighing heavily, on your mind yesterday.
Yes,
we were talking about it yesterday. So
yes,
let's jump into that. We all know who Charles Barkley is, Hall of Famer.
Keith, where you at, Keith?
Keith,
can't talk about your dad. We talking about your dad, Keith.
Keith's dad,
Keith's dad.
Recently Charles Barkley, he's been quoted by the LIV, which is Roman numerals for 54. And for all of these guys, everybody who's late to the party, LIV is founded by the Saudi Arabian government, and this is that same Saudi Arabian government that just carried out a mass execution of 80 something people this year. So A couple other golfers, pro golfers, are on that tour now too. They jumped off the PGA tour just to get the bag on the LIV tour. Phil Mick, I'm talking like Hall of Fame golfers.
Yes.
Phil Mickelson.
Yes.
Sergio Garcia.
They jumped.
They jumped off the joint.
Yo, they did a belly flop. Like, yeah, we're gonna take all this.
You know, and I'm thinking like, well, damn, I know you have like some type of. I know you got other endorsements out there. I know you have like Breitling or Rolex or what's another Cadillac is another like big endorser
Buick.
Of the Buick. Yep, they're another big endorsee of the PGA. I think a little bit of Nike here and there. Nike's like, no, we're good. We're not even jumping on that. Also, Dustin Johnson. They all left the PGA to get on like that. The LIV gravy train. That's exactly what it is. It's a gravy train. Charles Barkley, thank goodness, Charles Barkley recently declined their offer. And he's going
he did decline it.
He did decline it.
But you know, he mentioned that don't act like nobody took blood money before. When he said that, I say it's nothing like Charles Barkley. Keith said to be kind and respect his name. Yo, we love Charles, man.
Hey, you about to take some blood money though.
But Charles said, don't act like nobody took blood money before.
Hey, yeah, he's talking.
Everybody done it.
I know he was talking to.
Yeah. But he told them, if they could triple my salary from TNT, I'm going. They damn near did it.
They
was trying to offer him. But everybody was like, well, why Charles is getting this opportunity? Charles can barely talk.
Yeah, and
like I said, first of all, like I said, first of all, shut up. Like Charles be talking about one thing, just go left. You be like,
and then he might say something off cuff, like he might say something like.
But that's what you love about him, though.
Yeah, he might say something about like fried chicken or something like that. Like, oh man, we don't play in our greens, we eat our greens.
Right. But that's what you love about Chuck.
You can't say that, Chuck. You can't say that in this type of sensitive environment anymore. You can't say that anymore.
You see how he was giving it to the Golden State fans? You better shut up. I'll go home with your mama.
Go ahead and talk to your mama. They're like, oh, Chuck, don't say that.
You gotta love him for it, though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love him for it.
So,
big shout out to Charles Barkley.
Shout out to Charles Barkley.
Uncle Chuck.
But my question to you, Larry. Your thoughts on why he really changed his mind? Do you think it was moral or financial, or do you think it was like a bit of both?
I think it was more. I think he thought about it, like to the point where it was more of the backlash that he would get from it, and his value at TNT. With them offering him that renegotiation gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah.
You know they put him in 2K now. That negotiation going to be crazy.
Definitely getting the rights off of that.
Keith said they actually didn't make him a contract. They only talked to him about him joining. No, I think they did mention some type of money, but they didn't say the numbers. But Charles said if they was to triple what he's making at TNT, that's when he mentioned the blood money.
Yeah, because I know what's his face too. I know some of his other endorsees. They would have backed out of that. They probably would have dropped him as soon as he would have took that. If let's say he would have took that LIV deal, Subway would have backed out. I'm trying to figure out who else is he down with. Subway, Nike.
Keith, who's all your uncle's sponsors? Because you know Nike.
I know Subway's definitely one of them.
Subway, sure. Nike.
And oh my goodness, newsflash. I don't know if I'm reading this correctly, but it says here, it says RIP to the legend Bill Russell. Let me double check that. Yeah, let me double check that just to make sure.
NBA.com?
I'm gonna check NBA.com. I'm checking everything.
We got breaking news.
This might be breaking news, yo. An unfortunate breaking news. I
don't see nothing on NBA.
I don't see nothing here so far. That's what it says. But I do see something on I did see something on Bovada though. Oh, nope, it's on Clutch Points. Clutch Points. It says here, unfortunately, Bill Russell dies at the age of 88.
Dang.
Yes.
Oh man. Rest in peace to Bill Russell. 11-time champion.
Pioneer, civil rights activist, trailblazer.
Russell Award, Bill Russell Award.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Defensive Player of the Year. Many years.
One of the first African American player coaches
for the Boston Celtics.
And for the Sacramento. He's coaching for the Kings, I believe. I think he
coached at the Celtics. I know that. I'm not sure where else, but Keith said, "Yep, he passed away."
Yep.
Yeah. So that's just we didn't give a moment of silence for my uncle, but with Bill Russell and my uncle,
definitely give a moment of silence for your uncle too.
We're gonna give a moment of silence for both. Rest well.
Rest well.
Rest well. Rest well, Mr. Russell. In the past couple of years, you could see his health was declining.
But one thing that was always constant about Bill Russell was like that smile, that laugh. Every time, like especially like when KG, some of the other Celtics were like,
the shake of the hand,
the shaking of the hand,
and then the whisper.
Then that laugh, like that laugh. I mean, that laugh is just that's what gets me every time. I would listen to Bill Russell interviews, or I would just watch Bill Russell, just the way he walks and talks and everything like that. He would just have that big smile that would just brighten up a whole room. Like
So rest up, Mr. Russell. You left the NBA in good hands. You set a standard for us African Americans, and hopefully, we know that your legacy will never be forgotten. You've been an inspiration to all of us who touched the basketball. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not it was directly or indirectly, but you gave us an opportunity. And for me to take advantage of the opportunities that I had with the basketball, K himself, anybody watching that loves the game of basketball, whether or not you specifically had some kind of touch on them playing the game, you have, because a lot of these kids today are playing and probably never seen a highlight or anything, but you created this avenue for us. And thank you, and rest well.
Definitely.
Yeah, so dang.
Yeah, that was
bit of a shocker there.
Yeah, that was shocking to me. That was very shocking. I mean, and also he set the precedent. I mean, he set the precedent for all like defensive centers, blocking the ball, keeping the ball in bounds, rebounding. Like one of the only
50 rebounds.
Oh Jesus! I mean, even in college he was like one of the only guys in college. There's more of them to average a 20-point double-double. So he's getting like maybe 23 points, 24 rebounds or something like that. Definitely one of the greatest of all time. He is the GOAT. People always talk about like how many rings you got. Like, well, Jordan got 6 and
never respect Bill.
They never mentioned Bill because like you have like the regular guys in the clouds and stuff like that. Then you have Bill Russell. He's sitting at the top of like Mount Olympus somewhere. He's sitting up there like when you guys can get 10 rings. Matter of fact, if you guys can get 9 rings, come see me. Come talk at my table.
Yep.
Come to my table. But definitely, just for what he did for like civil rights period, civil rights.
Right.
What he did. I mean, he
the
also
Muhammad Ali of basketball.
Yes, and he helped Spencer Haywood too, like with all that too.
Yep. But yeah, man.
Rest well, Bill.
If you in here, please hit that like button, subscribe button. We up to 86 subscribers, man.
Nice. We almost there.
We trying to get the 100. That 100th subscriber, you're gonna get something special, man. You're gonna get the package from K in Next Step, man. You're gonna get the package. Let's get to the 100, man. That's monumental for us. You know, it's been a slow roll, but we here. We just enjoying it. We enjoying it. So when it pick up, everybody that didn't want to follow at the beginning, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
pause. It's gonna be hard.
kind of like when Clipper fans jump on the bandwagon,
right? Yeah.
And Detroit, and Detroit too. I'm gonna tell you because Detroit make the playoffs.
See, you just cleared yourself up with it because I was about to give you your sound bite. You was about to get it.
Yeah, that's about to get it. But
yeah, like I don't see nobody jumping on Clippers. But pause.
Yeah, let's say somebody. Well, they're going to jump on them, but they're going to jump on Detroit too. You know, but, oh yeah, I always been a Cade Cunningham fan. I always ran with them.
We already know there's very few of us.
Yes, sir.
There's very few of us, and the good thing about why I love being the very few part of the very few is because everybody knows I'm a genuine fan, not no. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people that's was an actual realist to be like, I haven't watched my team play in the last couple of years because we have a team full of the same player. Like I give my reasons why it's hard to me to watch my team, but I can still watch, you know, a team that I support, which is the Sixers. They give me some kind of to look at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we delegated that way, but now it's giving me. I got a little anxious. I'm getting a little anxious for this year. This year coming, even though football season is about to come and it's about to get real serious. Because next week, it's going to be we going conference by conference. We might. I don't know if y'all want to start off with the NFC East.
The NFC least, you mean?
Here we go. This ball.
Why? Because y'all got a chance to share?
Oh, gosh. Man, Kate, please get our advertisement, brother. Please do the advertisement.
Lewis Leonard Elite Basketball Camp 2022. Middle school dates August 15th to the 19th. High school dates August 22nd through the 26th. Every day from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The camp fee is $250. The camp location is 8500 Pickering Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19150. If you have any questions, you want to get it in, the number is 215-971-5086. That number again is 215-971-5086. This is Lewis Leonard Elite Basketball Camp 2022. Listen, man, it's not about your name. Bring your game.
Yes, sir.
We don't care what your name is.
Yep, for sure. He's also looking for sponsors. So if you would like to sponsor, you can reach out to him at Lewis Leonard on Facebook or Lewis Leonard GCF on Instagram. Lou is a great guy, doing a lot for the community as well. But yeah, bring your name, bring your game, not your name.
That's right.
And he's on go. He started taking registration on July 22nd. So spots are filling up fast. Please get in there and make that phone call.
Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy trying to register at August the 15th on that day. By then,
exactly. It's going for those of us that are enthusiasts about the game of basketball, and you have a kid, your child, nephew, niece, whatever it is that wants to get better and want to work hard, not no just gimmick, somebody taking your money and they doing some random stuff. We talking about competing here at this camp, you know, and I actually can say that because I've been a part of the camp. And Lou, I've trained Lou, and I know what he's about. Everybody in the community know what he's about. He's about these kids and getting better. It's not about him. It's about him helping, him being an integral part in these kids' lives in a good way. Not saying somebody ranked, and just because you ranked, you better know. You're going to go at it. So if your kid wants to get better, get to this camp. Don't think about the money, even though I know, you know, finances is a thing to think about. But if your kid and you're indulging in spending money and using your finances to help a kid get better, or a kid next to you, if you want to sponsor a kid, not even a full $250, but if you want to give something to help another kid go, I'm pretty sure Lou's doing something for that as well. So make sure you get at Lou Leonard Call them at 215-971-5086. Lewis Leonard Elite Basketball Camp 2022.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So,
all right.
What's next?
Okay.
What's up?
What's next? Okay.
Okay.
Let's do what's going on with KD, man? This KD talk is swirling around all week, and they're talking about trying to make a trade.
Jaylen Brown.
They're trying to make
Jaylen Brown.
They put him right out there.
Jaylen gave him the SMH.
Yeah, I mean, now first I would feel a little ticked off, that you're putting me in these trades after what I did, in the finals and everything. So, if you were the Celtics, question for you, Larry, if you were the Celtics, would you make that trade for KD, even though it means giving up Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart? Plus some Grant Williams, maybe.
Smart. Plus
some draft picks.
Plus
maybe
I'm not
potential picks or something like that.
I'm not, because it ain't saying you're not saying Kevin Durant is guaranteeing you NBA Finals.
But it's KD though.
Yeah, but you got where you're at by beating KD.
Yeah, true. But it's KD though. KD is, KD likes to hoop, and you're
giving up assets. You're giving up assets.
Mm-hmm.
So you lose those assets. It's the same thing with the what's the trade we were talking about recently? When you give up so much to get one person, and it can take away from what you was already the rapport with the team. That's the Miami. If he was to go to Miami, you got to think about what you're taking away from that team to get this one person that ain't gonna give you everything that those players was giving you. But only thing you're looking at is points.
Well, it's an offensive league, so
it's an offensive league, but you playing.
Nobody's concerned about defense anymore.
Miami, Boston,
that's the one.
Golden State.
Golden State,
they're like 1, 2, and 3. You say,
but they're more. Yeah, but they're more the media and the masses. Not the real basketball fans. They're interested in. We want to see 140-point games and stuff like that. That's what we want
they got it up to 120. You can't expect 140. This is not the old NBA. This is not 80s basketball. So you can't. It's only one basketball.
Right.
Isolations are getting boring now.
They are. Because it's like, when's the last time you've been to I'll give you a Sixers game or something like that. I haven't seen so many isolation plays, 1-4s, like 1-4, call it out, 1-4, call it out. I'm like, dude,
one in, one out, one 5 or 5 out, 4 out. Like it's stupid. It's stupid, man, and it's crazy. Keith said, "I'm not doing it because you're giving up young talent for guys who ain't loyal." But Keith, I understand that too, and I'm with that. But loyalty is not the part that I'm worried about when it comes to Kevin Durant, because he's going to play. Loyalty is not something you got to worry about neither, because he's on contract for 4 years. So It's not like you got to worry about him after this year. The thing is with them is I think, did Jaylen Brown just sign a new deal?
Yeah.
So he signed a new deal, so now he's locked in. So if you're getting 20 what? Jaylen averaged 23 a game this year? You're getting 23 a game from Jaylen. You're getting defense. You're getting athleticism, and all those things from Jaylen now. You give away Jaylen, you give up Smart, you're giving up defense, you're giving up more shooting from Grant Williams, and then you're giving up your assets for Kevin Durant to average 27 a game, less of a defender.
He's a good chase down blocker. He can chase down blocks.
How do we see that now?
Maybe 15%.
That stopped at the LeBron won the championship in Cleveland.
But then when Rondo jumped in the air, the dish is right behind him. Oh, Keith says you haven't been to a Clippers game when they had a starting five. LOL. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Keith, wait till this year, Keith. Watch us.
Shots fired.
Keith got them bullets. Let me find out, bro. Keep coming at you, Pauls.
We're gonna be okay this year though. But back to KD. Go ahead, Larry. Finish your thought.
So yeah, I'm willing to do it because I'm getting the same thing out of Jalen. Plus, you know, and even though KD is a hooper, take nothing away from his basketball game, but I just think it's a lot of the stuff that you're dealing with outside of basketball. KD isn't the person that likes to be confronted.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
won't this be better for KD though? Because now you got people on there who aren't like alphas like that. But
there needs to be a alpha.
Doesn't KD like, you know, doesn't he play better in like a system that doesn't hold him accountable for everything like that? They don't confront him like that?
In OKC, who's the alpha?
Russell Westbrook.
But you really couldn't call him an alpha because he was just a superstar player.
Okay.
He wasn't somebody that was pulling you to the side and holding you accountable, right? He was just hooping.
Somewhat, yeah.
He went to Golden State. Who's the alpha?
Draymond Green.
What was the problem there? He left, go to New York. Who's the alpha?
Probably
nobody.
Yeah. Steve Nash. Exactly. No, don't mute me. I'm just saying. I'm just, being sarcastic. But go ahead.
But yeah. So he has you go to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be an alpha for him to but then you playing with a level of sensitivity. At the same token.
But he's like one of those guys he's one of those good guys that we used to play with on the team.
Oh gosh.
Really, really good, but you couldn't yell at him because he's shut down.
Exactly.
Don't yell at John Muir like that because he's giving us 30, but don't talk to him a certain way because he's going to shut down.
And that's exactly why I say Miami wouldn't be a good fit for him.
Yeah.
You got Udonis Haslem, Jimmy Butler.
With the new dreads.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Keith says at this stage of his career, if you notice, he is not coachable. He's going to do what he wants. Not a good move for them. I'm not going to say he's not coachable, but I just think that he needs a coach that he respects, not a coach that he's going to be cool with.
Right.
Just cool with. He's just cool with Steve Nash. It wasn't too much of respect. Kyrie fucked that up right away. Kyrie fucked that up really, 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 really fast. So once Kyrie said that, he was just like, "You're right. We don't need no real coach." And then, as you seen, there was no X's and O's really with that team.
He
ran a lot of stuff that they were probably doing at Phoenix and at Dallas. It was nothing creative. And then after that, it was like ISO basketball again.
He probably said this in the huddle.
Do what y'all want.
In a 20-second joint. Like, listen, we're going to do the same play. Remember I used to play with this guy named Dirt Nowitzki, number 44? We're going to do that play.
Jock Vaughn's the only coach on that bench. Jock need another shot.
Yeah.
Kansas stand up.
Over there. They're like, no, wait, we should do this, Nah. We're going to do the Dirt Nowitzki play.
No doubt. No, if you in here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Share, however you got to do it, man. Just make sure you hit that like button. Please hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe.
A lot of people like that, though. A lot of people want to do that trade. They don't care about, some people don't care about like that core, that good Celtics core that they have right now. They don't care about it. They said break it up. Who cares? He yelled at practice after Steve Nash practice.
That's crazy, right? You talking about disrespect.
He said, all right, guys, I'm out.
All right.
Practice for real now. Come on. Get the codes out.
Yo, team meeting, yo. I don't know what the fuck this boy was just talking about, but we gonna do this here. Get on the line, yo. Me and KD gonna be shooting over here. Y'all get on the line. Y'all gonna do these burpees and stuff.
You're working your baseball passes.
Yeah,
and stuff like
we gonna be over here doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Total
This is
anarchy,
how you give me the ball. This is how I
Total
like the ball.
anarchy. Woo.
Yep.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
man.
hilarious. But yeah,
That was
so basically what you're telling me is you're not like as a from a coaching standpoint, you're not going to take that chance of breaking up that Celtics core.
I don't want to, because you still can probably get another valuable piece with them two being there. And mind you, you just got what you call from Indiana.
Brogdon.
You got Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get rid of Jaylen Brown, he's giving me 4 points less than what KD's probably going to average, but he's giving me more intangibles than KD.
Right. That's what it's about.
And I got a leader now that can have the ball in his hands at the end of games, opposed to us having to take the ball out of Smart, and Smart just being a liability on the offensive end and put more pressure on Tatum, who's your number
one. He can run free too, because that's a nice little 1-2 punch right there. Like, you got Brogdon and Smart, two good-minded guards. I mean,
me personally, Smart coming off the bench now
to light up a second unit. That's fine with me. I like that.
You see what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion, and he got to take it how he take it. You showed us in this championship. Good. Yeah. You showed us in this championship. You made it difficult for our number one.
Mm-hmm.
So we got somebody that we know is not going to be a liability to run our offense.
Now, the way to talk to him, like you kind of got to just be honest with him. Don't sugarcoat it.
Yeah, you can't. You got to be. Yeah, you got to be straight up with him. You got to be straight up with him. He won his defensive player of the year. He's in his big contract, so he's good.
Yeah, you're good.
He a team player. He's a leader.
He's definitely a leader. He's definitely
a leader.
Yeah, and then
his feelings may be hurt.
Yeah, the ego might take a hit, but on top of that, though, I mean,
me too, Keith.
Because there's going to be a time where you're going to have to put Brogdon and Marcus Smart on the same game.
On the same
game. Sometimes not even about who starts all the time. It's about who finishes. I used to hate that. Like when we were growing up playing ball and stuff like that, everybody always wanted to start. There's only 10 people that could be on the court at the same time. Like somebody's going to sit. And I've done seen people who have gotten so upset because they're not starting. I've seen some of them leave the team and go on another team and start. And their team.
You get a whole lot of that. You was getting a whole lot of that, man. It was a reality check for me sometime because as I was coming up,
right?
I mean, not to toot my own horn, I was an exceptional basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I went, I was like, I walk in the gym, I'm hooping. Everybody know who I am. Yeah. So it was a time when I think I was playing against like the Sean Colsons, a year older than me and stuff like that, and I got an opportunity to play up with those different teammates and stuff, and it was like, yo, Larry, you ain't starting. I'm like, hold up, what you mean I ain't starting? Because I was part of that. Like,
you started in front of who? Sean Colson?
Y'all, no, not in front of Sean Colson, but
I say good luck with that one.
No, I was good, but Sean, you
might have to rumble for that one.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But at times when I go play with other teams in the league or whatever, it was like, yo, you gotta come off the bench. Over under that guy?
Damn.
You're
already a team cancer.
Yeah, like. But
I would feel some type of way you talk to me like that.
But you have to understand. Sometimes when you go to teams. If you're going to play somewhere else, if you ain't with your selected group that you always playing with, there's a chance that they want you to play with them, but you're an asset. Mm-hmm. So I had to learn that rule because everywhere I went, I was starting everywhere. So it's like how. So you coming off the bench and you just like, everybody know who you are. Just like,
right, like
you ain't really into it. So as I played in different places where I was playing with like bigger guys sometimes, and that you said that before, like when you had to play against other guys that was bigger than you, it's like, Larry, you can't start this game because they got this strength is in numbers, like. But we'd rather have you be a spark. So
Right.
I had to learn that at a point in time and playing. Even though I was still playing at a high level, it just was like some kids are maybe a little bit or have something that you don't have. With me was a lot of it was size.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to bite the bullet, but at the same token, man, that reality check, Smart is gonna have to have.
Yeah, mine was in reverse though. The way you're telling it, mine was in reverse because they'd be like, all right, we're gonna put K in the game.
Starting.
K's gonna start. They're like, K.
You was a defender, rebounder. You will put the ball back. You didn't do no. K, honestly, you did nothing more than what your job. You knew who you were. Mm-hmm. It was never a time when we was like, if you pass the ball to K, he's gonna ISO. We like.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm looking at.
I can ISO now.
No, K, you was a drop step, and if that drop step was there, you was kicking it back out. You always knew if K's on your team, if he don't have it, he's not gonna force it. It was times where I used to cuss you out. Yo, shoot the damn ball. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it was like you was never one of those people that would do more than what you could do. You could do, and you wouldn't do what you couldn't do.
I remember we were in a Waterview League, right? We was in this Waterview League. We were playing where were we playing at? I think we were playing at Gustine Lake or something. And one of the guys, so Coach Kyle, shout out to Coach Kyle. He was going down the line. He's going down to different tiers, like such. Casey, you're starting today. One of the dudes got mad. He's like, "What? Like I'm better than Casey? This and that. He can't dribble. This and that. Da 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 da." He was like, "I'm putting Casey because I'm putting Casey in the game." So it's like, "Why ain't gonna play tonight then?" Kyle was like, "All right, you can lead then. Bounce." He's like, "How'd you get here? Did you get here?" They had got an argument and stuff like that. Me being a gentleman, I went over to him like, "Yo, like it's not that serious, man. Like, do you want to start? You can take my spot. I'll come off the bench. I don't care." He's like, "No, I'm saying it's cool because
Keith, everybody out there, y'all hear this guy? Me being a gentleman. There is no gentleman, dog.
Man, me being a gentleman. I'm just
me
like,
being a gentleman.
And he started, and we lost. So, but
I'd have been like,
I don't give a fuck.
Because the crazy part, because the funny part was like the dude he was playing defense against, like he was just killing him. Like he was a lefty too. He was a lefty dude. He just kept killing him. So, hey man, listen. I asked him, "Did you want to start?" He took the position. I was like, "Go ahead."
Look, I played. Me and Keith never played on the same team. We were always rivals because he played for St. A's. I was playing for Oak Lane.
Shout out.
Keith got me to start playing for Coach Tab. Shout out to Coach Tab at St. A's.
Shout out.
I started playing up with Tier Kirkland.
Mm-hmm.
Tier, I was playing with Tier. Who else was on the team? Tier. Well, I can't think of everybody's faces is right here, but I can't say their names. But when I started playing with St. A's with Keith and them, Coach Tab was having me come off the bench. And I'm sitting there like, yo, personally, I'm sitting there, I'm better than my best friend. He a shooting guard anyway. Why y'all got him playing point guard? That was my problem. But then I had to think about it. It's Keith's team. He told me to come play with them.
I got you on this team.
Yeah, like
team too.
I got you playing with us. Like, and then he's not going to take Tier off. You know what I mean? Off of the T was getting buckets in any kind of way he wanted. Lefty,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my lefties out there. Shout out.
Yeah, so and that's true. That's true.
Shout out to Keith after we dropped 50. Because I used to watch you guys go at it. It
was at the Belfield League. We played Mallory, and I gave Rodney Bell and 50 that game.
Outside or inside?
It was inside. This is shout out to Kyrie McKee, because Kyrie was supposed to come up today.
Man.
And
we got a whole that Belfield League.
But it was the last game of the season up Belfield, because Belfield was like the Palestra to us back in the day.
It was. So now, did you do the nighttime or the daytime game?
We did daytime and nighttime. The daytime was Saturdays. That was the daytime was Saturdays before Total Response started. Once Total Response started, they stopped the Belfield League and we started playing that Gustine Lake.
Yep, that's how you know we were superstars.
Exactly.
We were superstars.
Yep.
Because when one league stopped, we jump in another one, or two of them are going at the same time.
Exactly.
I was like, oh, Larry, where you about to go? Oh, I'm about to go down to
Gustine Lake. Yep.
Real quick. I'll
be
back.
After giving Mallory the last game of the season, I was playing with Oak Lane.
Okay.
Giving Mallory 50 that game.
Oh, shout out.
Keith was like, you gotta start playing with us. Like,
okay,
you gotta start playing with us because I knew my last year with Oak Lane, that was that year, and Coach Carter. Oh man, that was one of my mentors back in the day. He gave me a lot of opportunity. Shout out to Coach Carter. He was leaving. He was retiring from coaching, and Coach Peterson he retired right before Coach Carter. So Keith was like, "You can come play with us. You can come play with us." I'm like, "I'm not playing for no St. A's." That was rival. Like, I'm not playing with y'all. Keith, I'd rather play against you. I'm not gonna play with you.
Right.
Pause. But at the same token, it was an opportunity before I started traveling and doing all this traveling, playing basketball. Because then I started playing with Coach Tab at St. A's, and then probably like a month into that season, I wasn't playing with it no more because I started going to Kansas City and doing all these different leagues. Because my uncle Keith Strand, he always used to make sure that I was still active, but he didn't want me to keep playing locally.
Right.
So I had a chance. I played down Sunny Hill probably like twice, but then after that, I wound up started going different cities playing basketball. And then I started playing with this ministry group, with this church, and they was going to like the different states and stuff like that. So I started,
superstars. I'm trying to tell you, man.
It was crazy. I was always on the road. Like I really felt like
you were that.
Yeah. I started being on the road a lot.
It ain't nothing like telling people like what you want to do this weekend. Like, yo, like what you got to plan this weekend? Well, we got a tournament like in Kansas City. We about to play in Kansas City. So we leave like Friday night. Early Saturday morning. You know,
be back. I got a game Tuesday, Wednesday down this league. Yeah.
I felt like a superstar, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like Tri-State, a little bit local, maybe a little bit of DC, Maryland, stuff like that. But it's like everybody pack up in the Dodge Caravan. Let's go.
It was crazy because at that time, man, I probably was home probably 2 days out of a week, maybe 2 to 3 days out of a week.
You really it.
I was out.
Schedule.
It was to the point when my uncles and them, when I did come home, when I was home and I didn't have a game like early or I had a day off or something, they was like, you can't be on the block. And everybody know where I'm from, like Forest Avenue. It was he would give me like a half an hour. My uncle was like, you got a half an hour to sit out here and chill with everybody. After that, you either going to the gym, you going in the crib to play the Genesis or a Nintendo, or you going to Keith house, or y'all going to Simon's and shoot around. It's nothing else. So, and that was great times, man. But yeah, man, it's a reality. It's gonna be a reality check for Smart if they do that, and I think Udoka should make that move.
So speaking of reality checks and egos and stuff like that, because you're right on the head for the segue. If you're Jaylen Brown, how should you feel right now?
I wouldn't feel. Keith said he saved my life. Coach Tab saved my life. Bro, you saved my life for real. To be technical. I started doing other stuff that I shouldn't have been doing because I was just around that area and I could do it and get away with it. But I mean, long story short, Keith told me himself. He told Gerald told Keith, and Keith came to my house in the Volvo.
Shout out
my Volvo that we used to be out all the time in. And I was about to leave out the crib to go play basketball, and he was like, "Where you going?" And I'm like, around the corner. And he was like, whether it's gonna be somebody kill you or I'm gonna kill you. But it either going with me or you. So Keith and Mom G, Pop G, they really
that's awesome.
Took me in for me starting to go the other way after me really playing so much basketball and started, as young, you just want to dibble and dabble and try to do different things and stuff like that. But yeah, that was yeah.
That's awesome, man. Like that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's how you know, That's how you know that you have purpose.
Yeah.
Purpose for everything,
honestly,
man. Like,
I honestly do believe that, man. And yeah, like you said, my uncle telling me like you only got a half an hour. But that half an hour, if Keith was to ride around the corner, it was like it ain't no half an hour. Get in the car, we going to such and such.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
But you guys were safe. You guys were in your safe zone.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Awesome, man.
Most definitely. But
man. That's what it's all about, community. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
Keith, when you get on, tell the story. Tell the long version of the story, please. When you get on, thank you, Keith. Whenever see you again.
But it was crazy. It was fun. It was a fun time, man. But yeah, I think Udoka has to pull that. He has to make that move. I think Smart, not unless he do something extremely drastic over this summer, but you can't gain that confidence because it's going to be like regular season. Yeah, you can play the point guard position, but then postseason we got to make the switch. That's not going to be good.
Matter of fact, let's nip it in the bud. Let's nip it in the bud right now. Yeah. Like Keith, I mean not Keith, Marcus. Yeah, right. Marcus, you're going to be. We're not going to take the point guard position away from you, but you can run it sometimes when Malcolm Brogdon, when he's getting jammed up, and you run the point, something like that.
We ain't doing that.
But you guys can. But Malcolm Brogdon is the point. Now, when he's on the bench, then we'll find something for you to do. Like a kid, like a kid with too much energy. Like, dude, we gotta find something for him to do. Like, make him do a puzzle or something like that.
Right.
You
got a little. Education first. EDU first. Education first. Contact Kyrie McKee at official JNH at education_first_athletics on Instagram. Hardwood Classic Open Run Saturday, July 30th, 2022 at Belfield Recreation Center. Once again, the legendary Belfield Recreation Center, 2109 West Chute Avenue. 6th and 7th grade, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. 8th and 9th grade, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Once again, that's Kyrie McKee. Reach out to him on Facebook, Kyrie McKee, or you can reach out to him on Instagram at education_first_athletics. EDU Education First Hardwood Classic Open Runs. Please reach out to Kyrie. He's doing crazy, monumental things in the community, keeping these kids off the street, giving them a safe zone. He's doing a lot of that stuff on his own. And Kyrie is supposed to be a guest today, but he couldn't do it today for some things to take care of. So we're going to get Kyrie on here probably hopefully next week, or if we have something during the week or something like that. But we definitely going to get Kyrie on here to see how he got this position at the legendary Belfield Recreation Center. You know what I mean? Cause Coach Ellerby was one of the heads over there. You know what I mean? That's Gratz. And, Kyrie's Gratz graduate, basketball alumni and all that stuff, champion and all that. You know what I'm saying? So let's shout out to Kyrie McKee at EDU First, Education First, Hardwood Classic Open Run Saturday, July 30th, 2022, Belfield Recreation Center, 2109 West Chute Avenue. 6th and 7th grade, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. 8th and 9th grade, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Reach out to him. My bad.
No, you good.
So
Shout out to Kyrie in that Gratz press package, the 221. I hate it. Whoever, if you're a guard, you're unsure of yourself, and you get trapped in that 221 press. It's a done deal.
And Kyrie Kyrie was like what's it called from Milwaukee, the best on ball defender in the league.
That was oh man, his name escapes me right now too. But yes, because he would do the baseline.
Sixers to New Orleans to Milwaukee. Why I can't think of his name? Drew Holiday.
There you go. He's one of the Holiday brothers.
He's one of the Holiday brothers. Kyrie is definitely one of the Holiday brothers.
Yo.
And his little brother Sean was a high flyer. He was like the Sean Marion type.
Yeah, they didn't do that. Whoever like scores, they take the ball out on the baseline, stuff like that. Everybody had a designated spot. So as soon as Kyrie he would harass your guard, and then you have you got Marv. He's harassing whoever your other guy is. Like they're gonna trap. There's that's a lot of long arms.
Jared.
Yup, and plus Jared is tall as I don't know what. So that's a lot of pushing. They push, they trap, and they bump you
all day long.
I love it though, because all we had to do was just pass it. We get the ball, pass it. Somebody's cutting down the sideline, bounce past that joint right to him.
Yeah, they were disciplined like a mug.
Yeah, because
Coach L.
Yeah.
And Mo, happy 80th birthday to Coach Ellerby. His birthday was this past week too.
Sir. Happy 80th birthday.
Happy 80th birthday to Coach Ellerby, man. Great man. He's forever in everyone's hearts in the city of Philadelphia. Yes. I got a chance to really get to know Coach Ellerby during my playing days, and then before I moved from Philly, my next door neighbor, Rocco, shout out to Rocco, they're best friends. So Coach Ellerby would come over to his house, and they would have, we'd be on the back patio chilling and talking all the time and stuff like that. But happy 80th birthday to Coach Ellerby, man.
Yeah, great.
Congratulations.
Great basketball mind. I got a chance to actually really pick his brain too.
So humble.
Oh yeah, and it's so funny because he is networked with so many people.
He's with PYB as well now.
Yeah,
for PYB.
Jeez,
Philadelphia Youth Basketball. Shout out to Kenny Holzman, Eric Worley, and my boy and my brethren. Akbar, who's over there now.
Yeah,
brother I. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely happy belated birthday to Coach Ellerby from In the Basement with Next Step in K.
Most definitely. Great basketball and an even greater person. Just not for what you did for, just for the kids at Gratz, but just what you did for all the kids in the city.
Yeah. You mentioned
just giving them chances, like when you were coaching in the summertime, even though you always kept your Gratz team together. That's kudos.
All the time.
I got you.
All the time. He was not going away from it.
I was like, what are we even trying out for? Like, he already has his team together.
Coach Ellerby, like I said before, Coach Ellerby pulled me to the side and said, Larry, you're a hell of a player, but you're so small. There's nothing I could do with you.
Yeah.
He said, I wish I could have you over here, but ain't nothing I could do with you, man. You're so small.
Man, listen, I remember I was hustling down there at Augustine Lake, man, doing the drills and sprints and stuff like that. I see I see Ellerby on the side. He's just shaking his head at me like, I was like,
and that's all he did. He never talked. Like you had to talk to him for him to talk. Otherwise, he just give you the.
Yeah, I was like, I got
so humble.
Team. No, I don't.
So humble. Coach Ellerby, the most humblest man in the world, man. You would think him and John Chaney, rest in peace to Coach Chaney, it was best friends, yo. It's like how could Coach Chaney talk to Ellerby and Ellerby just sitting there like this? Coach Chaney talking the whole time.
This whole mess. It's just talking mess.
It's like they equal opposites. Like humble and Coach Chaney is just like.
Yeah, but if you see it, man, listen, I haven't seen Coach Chaney, like, may he rest in peace. I haven't seen him coach up close. I mean, the stuff that he says to his guards it's not nice.
Not at all.
But what I love about Ellerby and Chaney is they sincerely and they really, really care about you.
Yep.
If he knows you, he loves you. Like you are
any kind of interaction.
Yes.
Any kind of interaction with he remembers who you are. Any kind of interaction he have with you.
If he knows you, he loves you, man. And like he'll step the bat for you, whether it's athletics, academics, just walking in life and things of that sort. So I mean,
man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification button. You in the basement with Next Step in K, man. We an hour and 10 in, and we was going to start talking about this Eagles thing. Did you have anything else opposite of the Eagles? Because next week is going to be football.
Oh no. Well, I mean, I gotta get my Jets package ready.
No, we not.
Okay,
we're not even
but Oh, speaking of which, from a fashion standpoint,
so what you saying, huh?
What do you think of the Pistons going back to their teal jerseys? Because I heard there's talk of the Pistons going back.
Yes.
With the black horse.
I don't
jerseys.
like them.
I mean, why don't you just go to the 80s, 90s joints?
I'm sitting there saying to myself, out of all things, man, like, don't mess up the vibe that we got right now. You gonna bring those jerseys back out? No.
I mean, if you're gonna bring those jerseys back, bring back the 80s,
bad
90s.
boys. Yeah.
Yes, I love
Bad
those.
boys.
I'm still looking for those shorts. I'm still looking for them joints.
I had a pair. Somebody got me for my joints, man.
Well, somebody got me for my Clipper joints too. So
you ain't get got. They was burnt. Everybody probably was like, "Yo, who the ball with the red, white, and blue LC shorts?" Them joints
is hot, yo. This was hot, God.
You probably had the only pair in Philly.
I still do. I got the home. I got the home ones and I got the away ones.
Yeah, you need to go home and put them away. That's
burn
what
them.
you did.
Or you Kevin Garnett, burn them.
Burn them, Joe.
Burn them. But it's Versace. I don't care.
Versace.
Just burn it. Just burn it. You know, but I mean, man. I don't like that. The reason why I don't like that look is because, first of all, it has nothing to do with the Pistons. Number one,
not at all. We red, white, and blue, just like the Sixers and the Clippers.
Yes.
Like, where did the teal come in at? Like, I understand you try to get some kind of different, but I'd rather us wear the black uniforms. We had the black was crazy. The black, red, and blue with the little white pen. Yeah,
with like the kind of like I like. You know what? My favorite Pistons jerseys were, even though they discontinued them. Even though they discontinued them, like when Isaiah Thomas got to the team and stuff like that, they were kind of like an off gray. They were like off gray.
Oh yeah. I banged. Pause. I rocks with them Jones. I rocks with the gray. They still rock them. I'm not sure, but see, the NBA, like the NFL, they go through this colorway thing where they can use. I think it's one or maybe two, different uniforms along with their regular white or regular your home and your way, so you get that off, that design color John scheme. Jerseys. Yeah, but that teal John, they need to burn them Johns.
Because that's when Grant Hill got
they tried to change the logo. When they changed the logo and everything, I just was like,
it's like a black horse or something. Like, what
black horse with the basketball and the fire. I was just like,
no.
We are the Motor City. What the hell?
I guess that's what it was. The Motor City.
That was the engine. That was the horses. So we Ford. It is Ford Mustang. That's what it was. It was. It was the Mustang.
I guess.
Because Detroit is Ford. The Mustang is a horse. So I guess they put the Mustang with the basketball and the fire. So that's where they went with that.
They could have given him like a G clef for a musical symbol or something like that, because it's all about, Motown has the hits too, right? No, okay. I was reaching for it. But the only reason why I don't like those.
I'm just gonna act like I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I was trying to make a fun fact. But
that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but
I don't give a fuck.
I don't understand why they're going back to those jerseys, because when they did have those teal jerseys, that was the year Grant Hill got hurt.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was saying.
I was like, no.
Yeah, that was a big thing for me. That was just like calm.
Yeah.
No, that's not the look we want. Burn them, Jones. Burn them, Jones.
One time and burn them. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to talk about real fast, or we just get directly to the NFL next week? And it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be legitness. I think it's gonna be.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was. Huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a whole lot of this next week. Shots fired. Because we're going to get into it next week. It's going to be NFL.
I'm giving out records. I'm giving out projected records.
Yes,
I'm giving it out.
And I'm gonna do my due diligence like you do, and we're gonna do position, not necessarily a person, but we're gonna just do grade for. We're gonna do each division, but we're gonna start with one division next week. So we could probably start with a division where none of us on the panel has a real intake on it. Besides, we want to have SB gonna be, what is he?
Well,
we don't know.
Bears,
he probably like 30 teams.
Well, like him, I guess
he's not a Bears fan.
Okay,
I don't think he's Bears.
I know your brother is though, right?
Daryl and Monk, they Bears fans.
Shout out.
But we're gonna
Denver fans. I know a couple Colts fans.
We're gonna get into we're gonna get into a couple. We're gonna start with a division where none of us have it. We just on the outside looking in. before we get into like the NFC East, because that's going to be like a 2 week, a whole.
That's gonna be a dog.
That's gonna be we gonna be it's gonna be chaotic when we start.
Hopefully we can get Dr. J from the Black Psychologist podcast on.
Yeah.
We
can get a few.
Like,
listen, this is going to be the look. This is going to be the look when we get when we start with the division. So let's think about what division we're going to start with.
Okay.
So for next week, we can try to get somebody on the podcast from those particular teams.
Ooh, because I do well. Okay, Reg does. He's a Denver fan, so I could definitely do AFC West. I don't know any Charger fans though.
Key is a Steelers fan. Key Vanderway.
Damn.
So I mean, we know everybody that actually the backs their team. So it's a matter of us just getting them on here next week. So
I can round up some Jets fans.
Let's no. So we're gonna end with that because this boy just mentioned the Jets. Man,
listen, guys, if you're listening, we partying next week.
we partying. We definitely partying.
Partying next week.
We definitely partying.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely partying. We definitely partying next week. Yo, listen, we appreciate y'all for showing up. Commenting. Keith was in the building all day today, which was great. I appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We went at it. Black Psychologist popped in for a second. We had a few people that didn't comment, but they was in here. We appreciate y'all. You know, like, share, follow, subscribe, hit that notification button. We here, man. This is a platform for us, by us. Everybody can be part of it. You know, you in the basement with Next Step of K. Like I said, the shout outs, rest in peace to my uncle Riley Russ Vaughn. Rest in peace to Bill Russell. We found that out during the show today. Mm-hmm. Shout out, happy birthday to my cousin Flip. Shout out, happy birthday to Coach Ellerby, the legend he is. Did we miss any? Did I miss anybody?
You think you got everybody? I think
I got everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Make sure when y'all do watch the videos that y'all hit the like and subscribe button. That means a lot to us. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. We at 86. Mm-hmm. Share it. Make sure you tell everybody. Get your friends on here. Y'all can be a part of the show too. Shout out to my guy, my bro, K. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to SB, Mike Anderson, Dr. Kyle. We had a doc report in a couple weeks. We gotta have that. Stan Groovy Laws, R2D2. That's Lee Smith. Mine, Steve Johnson, Rocket. These are some of the guests that we had on here. Always part of the family. So whenever, you know. So shout out to our families. Everybody be safe out there, man. School's about to start soon.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all my shout outs. What's your shout outs, brother?
Yeah, all my shout outs, you know, thank you for everybody for tuning in today. Shout out to Keith G. Thank you for tuning in and commenting. Baby bro, Dr. Kyle from the Black Psychologist podcast. Let me read this comment real quick before, you know. You won't be able to find any other Jets fans but K. No, I got Jets fans out there. We out there. But just remember, don't get all frazzled and scared when we come through. As the great Lost Boys song said, a party ain't a party until we get through. So anyway,
gosh, he went to Lost Boys.
I was reaching for that one too.
But listen, I don't even want to stop the music just to put that on there like that.
But yeah, man, you know, shout out to the fam and everybody. Shout out to my co-host.
That's what Keith put.
Yo, something's wrong with y'all, man.
Yo, bro, you on fire right now, bro.
He is.
You are on.
You know, shout out to the Black Psychologist podcast. Dr. Kyle, see if you can get Dr. Jason Coben on here, so he and Larry can key about the Cowboys and stuff like that.
Definitely.
We're definitely going to get it in. Shout out to Dash. Shout out to Trinity. I saw you yesterday. You're looking good, girl. You know,
shout out to Trent.
Safe travels. Yeah, shout out to Trent, aka Delta Gamma chapter. Stand up. safe travels on your way back to school next week. Also, shout out to all the guys. We're going to be at the. Are you going to the Danny Rumpf this year or?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Be safe getting in there. Safe.
No, listen. I said I'm gonna try. I ain't making an effort.
I hear you. as soon as you get an inkling of what's going on, all right.
Yep,
I hear you, brother.
I'm hoping you're streaming.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out to everybody who subscribed, like and subscribe. Like I said, hit that subscribe button. We need you, and that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Just have a safe week. I can't wait to get into this NFL talk.
Yes, sir. Next week. So y'all be ready, man. Be ready. Yeah. Be locked and loaded. Have your notes and everything.
Have your teams ready.
Yep.
Okay, we get, it's a Philadelphia, it's an Eagles town, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Anderson.
That's all we throwing next week.
Mike Anderson,
grenades.
For you. And definitely happy birthday to the great Bill Ellerby. Happy birthday to Flip Murray. And definitely rest in peace to your Uncle Russ. And definitely rest in peace to the GOAT, a.k.a. the Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So with that being said, until next week, Mr. Next Step himself, in the basement. And who?
Okay.
We say peace in my Martin Lawrence voice. Peace.